place, but unfortunately it's raining today, and so therefore it's just not so ideal. But in today's topic, I want to talk about I actually want to start this series called the Tao of Trading, and because I realized that through the years, what my subscribers have enjoyed the most is actually the mindset teachings with regards to trading. Because I mean, you go on YouTube, you type binary options, you see methods everywhere, left, right, center. Of course, some are poorly described and some are better described. But at the end of the day, most traders, when they come to the trading terminal, when they start taking trades, they realize that trading is probably just at the end of the day, while method is important, but the mindset is super important. So in today's topic of the Tao of Trading, I want to talk about turning down the analyzer. What that really is like. To have you ever went in front of your terminal? You're about to take some trades, maybe either on your mobile, on your computer, and then when you're about to take these trades, you start to think, should I take it? Should I not take it? This kind of looks right. This does not look right. And then you start to confuse yourself, and you get yourself in a state of analysis paralysis. Or perhaps, sometimes you find that you're doing so well on demo or virtual trading, and then the next day, maybe you're still on demo or virtual trading, or you're on a live account, and you find that it's just not so easy to do it the same. But for many people, it's when they go from the demo to the live, and they find that all of a sudden things don't work, and they start to get self-doubt. They start to doubt the method and the strategy. But the interesting thing is, a lot of the people also realize that if they look back on a retrospect, right, they have this instant remorse, instant regret when they realize that had they stuck with the trading plan, it would have worked. Had they listened to their intuition, it would have worked. And what I really mean to say here is there's just so much noise going on in our heads. And if we just put trading aside for a moment, then there's also this other element that a lot of people, they live day to day with their mind thinking about so many other things. So if you looked at one of my recent live videos, uh, in in that video of trader meditation, I one of the things I said in the very beginning of that video is to recall your mind from other places, because our mind is kind of like a computer or a phone, or a desktop computer, where let's say the more applications you run, the more likely your current application is going to crash, because the memory is being spread out to a few different places. Like for those of you with a PC or a Mac, there's a way that you can turn on like a system monitor to see what different programs are being run, and how much resource is being taken up by each program. Now, at the same time, like some of us in our daily lives, we live the day to day, we are just downtrodden the whole day. We are bogged down by something that we're thinking about. It could be a family issue. It could be an upcoming payment. It could be something that someone close to you said, and you're just so affected by it, and you're just or it could be even like a condition that you just had a premonition, but you start to look so deeply into it. So what we can learn from this is that the more vacant we are in the mind, the more present we are on what the task is at hand, the more better we're able to perform, as opposed to if we start thinking so many things in advance. Because too many of us live too much in our too many of us live our lives in our heads versus to actually live it out, and we start to have regrets that we missed the vital years of our life, or let's say we missed the crucial periods of our children's upbringing. And so the way to just the way to really counter that in your trading is that imagine there's some kind of a knob. All right, so let's say you're looking at this issue, and imagine there's a knob, an invisible knob that you can turn, and this knob actually determines how much you're analyzing the situation. The first thing is that take a step back. If you're currently feeling very stressed, very confused, very overburdened by about like some trading decisions or some life decisions, take a note of where this knob is right now. Is it a, if you're right now 80%, try and turn down that knob down to say 60%. And how does that feel? Slightly better. Try turning it down to 50%, 40%, 20%, 0%. And at 0%, you're not actually analyzing it that much, but you're just like, let's keep to the simple strategy. If there were signals in place, let's just use that. We're not gonna question. What's the point in questioning? What if I didn't take the signal? What if I try enter a little bit late? What if what if this wins? What if this loses? Well, first and foremost, in trading, there's definitely going to be win and loss. But the thing is that, like many of us, many of those people who are still watching the video at this point, you have experienced the times in your trading when you have perhaps, gone through with experiences when it's like, oh damn, that was the right opportunity, but I missed it. I choose to sit out because I just wasn't sure. So the thing is, the second, triple, quadruple guessing, analyzing, does not actually help as much as being present and taking stock of the situation. So with your daily challenges, as you go about your day, it could be work task, it could be your trading, it could be, a work meeting or discussion with friends, and some things are being exchanged and discussed. Like, let's try to go about a day not analyzing too deeply into stuff and see what difference that makes. So on a daily basis, if it helps, all right? If this helps out for today, try to practice this exercise. Like, what if I turn up my analyzer? What if I turn it down? Based on what's most preoccupying you on your mind right now. Thanks for watching this video.